Right, good afternoon, TI community, UK government, private detectives, private investigators, linked to the Social Centre doctors, psychiatrists, haters, to the healthcare, social services, NHS, Coventry University Hospital, wannabe researchers, to the neuroscientists, neurologists, and the sociologists, human behavioural scientists who are experimenting in human behavioural programs on me and my family, and whatever I do in my flat. Yeah, whoever they're networking to, we keep mentioning loads of local people's names, thinking I'm going to go and shit on social media and rant and rave about them. Yeah, I'm not going to. I've sussed their surveillance out to a T. Yeah, and they're all unprofessional, they're all abusers, they're all voyeurs, the modern day peep and toms. Yeah, and the leaders digging his heels in, thinking that people can go about their lives under this intense, pressurised surveillance monitoring campaign. They're linked to psychological warfare abuse, linked to MK Ultra Control and to all those psychological warfare programs that go with it since the 1950s, since the Operation Paperclip, German Nancy, since the Starship, since the Shatung program, since Control, since MK Ultra sub-projects. Yeah, have been mastered by governments all over the world. Yeah, I sing about all their people involved in it all conspiring, all incriminated, and sing about the MK Ultra projects, the neuroscience skullduggery, yeah, the Gateway Process Project, which were watching people sleeping and trying to intercept their dreams, their thoughts, and the brain-computer interface it onto their computers and network it back to audience members who were training. Yeah, and so they've seen me, yeah, doing actions and speaking about what I want to do to them, yeah, which would be corporal punishment. Yeah, so the leader can harp on about thinking that he can try and stitch me up, try and section me, or try and social engineer something in my new works area. It ain't going to happen. Yeah, because I've exposed them. I've just asked someone to help send a text out to help me put a lock on. So I'm waiting for their message. Yeah, because I don't intend to do nothing. Yeah, apart from live and work and feed myself, which is normal everyday things. But anything else, yeah, linked to construction, linked to DIY, I'm going to have to pay someone else to do it. Because I do not intend to be made examples that subjects out of at this racist regime in Coventry Council Police, in Coventry Council Private Detectives Association, in the Social Centre Doctors Association, psychiatrists, and with the mental health administrators, healthcare workers, and social workers. Yeah, so I woke up this morning, had a bath. Yeah, they're still watching me sleeping, still watching me, yeah, with sleep for more technology, thermology, infrared, ultrasound, X-ray, and the horology equipment, thinking they can try and warm me up and try and cause different colours in my eyes, looking for the colour purple, as I mentioned on Twitter yesterday. And the apps are still going off. Yeah, so they have to be imprisoned. The senior instructor, senior leader, who thinks he's a government, yeah, sociologist, human behavioural scientist, and thinks he's mastered mental health, healthcare, Adley care home administrators roles, thinks he's mastered, yeah, the art of invasive, technical, sophisticated know-how, yeah, to not be detected and not be arrested for his crimes. Yeah, he's training loads of criminal practicing overt and covert operators in how to do it all. Yeah, he's coming to the end of his retirement. Yeah, and I want his name, I want his identity, and I want him thrown in prison by UK intelligence teams. And everyone underneath him who's taken orders from him, they have to go to prison and have to be struck off for it. Yeah, in Coventry University Hospital, in Coventry Healthcare, Coventry Social Services, Coventry NHS, I've mentioned that already, in Coventry Mental Health Administrators roles, yeah, and anyone linked to the Adley care home system who's abusing my mother, they all have to be struck off. Yeah, and all the training juniors, I want them rounded up by West Midlands Police Force, the non-corrupted police force. Yeah, Tony Chapman, yeah, well, I've mentioned their names before, yeah, the Ryans, the Tonys, the Marks, the Zenas, yeah, and anyone else who's linked to bodyguard, linked to overt and covert surveillance monitoring gangs, teams, who's training, who wants a future moonlighting future contracts to aid and abet the sector workers from local community members, linked to the armed forces, linked to the Navy, linked to Old Doormen Association, linked to present doormen, the new generation, and linked to the ones who've done bodyguard training. So this is afternoon, yeah, from a block near me. And this is all from last night. Yeah, the sickos, the weirdos, the voyeurs, and the modern day peep and tom gang. They have to be rounded up. Yeah, all it is because they're bitter, because they're angry, because they're instructors, trainers, and the sector workers, and the Swansea Centre doctors, administrators, because they've got OCD, for how long it's gone on for, they're suffering from a clinical depression, they're suffering from chronic fatigue, mentally and physically. Yeah, these covert operators have to be rounded up. They're hiding around Fenside, and they want, between Coventry Non-Corrupted Police Force, between Citizens Housing Association and whoever homes they're being harboured in, yeah, I want a full scale in public and internal and external inquiry into this surveillance team. The sickos and the dangers to Coventry community and the dangers to Coventry people and to Coventry families and dangers to nationwide and worldwide security. And they're doing cybercrime. I'm getting just free bets on. Yeah, they're passed it on to other people who's aided and abetted them. Yeah, to people who are witnesses. Yeah, the people who are statement makers and people who are phone callers, to social workers, to healthcare, to the mental health. Yeah, who are watching, so audience members, because the local people who work in these sectors have got access to loads of corrupted families and loads of corrupted areas who live in loads of different areas in Coventry, and that's how they can get a stalking teams, relay team, a tag team to stalk me and my family members every single day. Yeah, it's all corrupted, abuse in authority, and all criminal practicing. So the saga continues, everybody. Everybody, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And keep it real. Keep on exposing them. And don't rant and rave. And don't get entrapped anywhere in public or in the works areas. Because that's what they want. That's what they're trying to socially engineer. So where they watch me, in any building, I'm making sure they can't use it. Because they've abused their powers of surveillance monitoring. Yeah, they've overspent it all. Yeah, and I've explained all about their technologies. See-through wall technologies, and looking through people's kitchens, through people's bedrooms, through windows in wherever your property is. Whether it's an apartment, a block of flats, whether it's a house or a hotel, yeah, or a bed sit, yeah, or a youth hostel, or some kind of shelter for adults who are struggling, who are homeless. Yeah, they've got the technology to look into people's rooms and look at people's bodies illegally and criminally. That's why we're exposing it all, because we've overspent it and heads have to roll. I ain't taking it lightly. Yeah, I am not a research guinea pig. I do not want to be researched on for free. If they want to research me or my mother or my brother, yeah, and I've exposed it all, they have to pay compensation. Over and out. Secondly, another app which you can't really get into when it flags up that there's a legal camera, hidden devices detector, and sound recordings on here that emit radiation. It comes up on your menu somewhere. Have I got it? No, I'll show it in my gallery. There it is there, hidden devices detector. Yeah, detected spine mic radiation, because they sound record people in their homes and think they can detain them if someone's singing or exposing their surveillance. Yeah, that's what the mic radiation is. Yeah, that was when I was going to the bath. So that's what I've got on the broken covert leader, broken instructor, broken trainer, broken senior mental health administrator. Yeah, she's cheated all his life, and I want his name. Yeah, and everyone underneath him and everyone he's networked to. Yeah, I want them identified, I want them named, and I want them all struck off. That includes the psychiatrists, mental health administrators, social workers, healthcare workers, and anyone linked to Coventry NHS University Hospital. Do I make it clear? So everybody, have a good day.